Well, hello. Today we're going to speak about Disjointed, the new Netflix series. And I want to say I finished watching the entire series, all 10 episodes, completely amazed at the wonderful, wonderful element that Chuck Lorre has created. Chuck Lorre, most famously, the name associated to these kind of production shows. Um, I'm not a big fan of Chuck Lorre's television shows. I'm going to say that. I'd never really watched Two and a Half. The ones that I know of are Two and a Half Men and the Space People or whatever the out of this world and in this planet, whatever it is. The science people. So I'm not a fan of those shows. I've never really watched them. The jokes, okay, that's fine. I found Two and a Half Men to be a little too crass for me and not enough diversity. Same with that science show. So as we move forward with Disjointed, I think that everybody can agree that even if you're not a fan of those shows, that Chuck Lorre has literally knocked it out of the park with such amazing shows. In regards to creativity, though, for me, it just wasn't there. The numbers were there, the money was there, beautiful. But in regards to creativity, this is the one that just Chuck Lorre, an super iconic show. Various reasons as to why this is a super iconic show. It shifts the format into a more of an animatrix with animation involved in it. Amazing work, inside stories into the characters. It's not just a comedy, it's a drama. And for me, the most important element of the show, Kathy Bates. Now, I love Kathy Bates. America loves Kathy Bates. I mean, Kathy Bates, a lot of people don't give her the credit I think that people need to. And a lot of people are like, Meryl, go, Meryl, I choose you. But I think personally, for me, Kathy Bates. Kathy Bates is one of those, if not the top hitter of just comedy, drama, just comedy timing, drama, just an amazing, and a little bit of a spoiler, by the 10th season, you're like, wait, what? She's singing and playing the guitar? Mind blown. So I was completely satisfied with the show. I do hope, I beg, I plead, I hunger for season 2 to find out what were they looking at. And what would that lead on to? Because there is, no spoilers, but there is some other stuff that, I don't know, was it found, was it not found? Dank and Dabby, everything, every joke, every aspect, the tie-ins, just everything. Aaron Moulton. Now, I say to myself, few people can go toe to toe with Kathy Bates, I think. And I actually, in regards to television, I haven't seen anybody that has gone to toe to toe theatrically with Kathy Bates in a dramatic scene to create that riveting moment. Aaron Moulton stepped right up, knocked it out of the park, and the chemistry that they have as mother and son. Oh, it's like, who is the father? What's the situation with the father? Is he going to come in? Just everything. What's that whole storyline? It's just, I want to visit the set. I want to walk around the set. I hope they open up a shop, Roots Health Center somewhere, and so where you can come in, and it's actually a little shop where, maybe not Kathy Bates, but someone that looks like Kathy Bates comes in. It's like a Disneyland, and I think that would just go nuts. I mean, people would just go nuts for something like that. You have an imitative Dank and Dabby, and maybe even you have, like a book writing, you have a watching where Kathy Bates shows up and where the real, actors show up. I don't know. But this is the beginning of, wow. A lot of people say it's the golden age of television. To me, with Netflix and the ability of being able to stream and watch whenever you want, and the freedom to be able to do these kind of shows with these kind of topics, with these kind of issues, dealing with PTSD in a way that no one really has dealt with before. And a lot of people think to themselves, oh, Disjointed, isn't it just about marijuana? I was like, well, marijuana is at the core element, but the various vast elements that are brought into the story as to why what's going on, and these different people dealing with different issues. Ooh, sends shivers. If you have not watched Disjointed, you need to stop what you're doing, call in sick to work, and watch Disjointed, just for the element alone of understanding PTSD a little bit closer. When I came into this, I came into like, oh, it's a comedy, it's about marijuana. I'm probably gonna like it. It's gonna be funny, But the whole PTSD threw me for a loop, and I just really touched at my heartstrings. And I started thinking to myself, what about that man that's asking for money? Is he a veteran? Is he not a veteran? What about the so many veterans out there on the street? And I think we address it and we think about it, but we really need to dive in. So recap. A Super Plus show, a must own on DVD to play with your friends, and even be like, well, Netflix never, it's a Netflix owned, it's never gonna take it out. No, you need to own it, physical format, and have Kathy Bates and the entire cast sign it, because that's the most valuable thing on the planet. Right now to me. I wish you all, though, a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful eternity. As always, Kathy Bates, special extra super shout out to you. You are like, you love the craft. You love the craft. And when you love the craft, a person that loves the craft, and everybody loves the craft. Everybody does. But when they don't understand to what degree they love it. I know why I love it. I know where, I know how, I know what. And you coming into the scene and being that childlike innocence of allowing yourself to just vast out and play so very different characters in such a comedic timing with such dramatic masterpiece. Kathy, I want a shirt with the show. Please release those. Chuck Lorre, bless you 1,000% for such an amazing show. And the entire cast. I want to wish you all a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful eternity. Take care.